the Ravens suffered another blow to their secondary with the news that rookie cornerback Jaylen Hill will miss the remainder of the season because of a major right knee injury. Coach John Harbaugh announced Tuesday morning that Hill tore the ACL and MCL in his knee while racing downfield to cover a punt in the third quarter of Saturday's 23-16 win against the Indianapolis Colts at M&T Bank Stadium. Hill will likely be placed on the team's injured reserve, which will increase to 15 players. Ravens wide receiver Mike Wallace caught the sarcastic cheers that rained down from several sections of M&T Bank Stadium after fellow wideout Breshad Perriman caught his first and second passes of Saturday's 23-16 win and called the response disrespectful. Perriman also heard the reaction, but Ravens wide receiver Mike Wallace caught the sarcastic cheers that rained down from several sections of M&T Bank Stadium after fellow wideout Breshad Perriman caught his first and second passes of Saturday's 23-16 win and called the response disrespectful. Perriman also heard the reaction, but he has an ACL and an MCL tear, so he'll be out, Harbaugh said. It's a tough one, a non-contact injury, and just unfortunate for him. He's a tough young man and was really working hard on special teams, developing as a defensive back. I think he's a developmental guy for us and has a real bright future, but he'll have to work to rehab that injury. It was a tough one for him and for us. Hill, an undrafted free agent from Jacksonville State, had sat out the first 6 games of the season because of a strained hamstring. In 6 games, he had 1 tackle and 1 pass breakup on defense and 2 tackles on special teams. Hill joins fellow cornerbacks Jimmy Smith, torn left Achilles tendon, Tavon Young, torn left ACL, and Brandon Boykin, undisclosed, on injured reserve. Stanley Jean-Baptiste, who has been a healthy scratch in the past 2 games, could see his first action, and Robertson Daniel, who was signed to the practice squad on December 5, might be promoted to the active roster in time for Sunday's regular season finale against the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll have to look at it, we'll have to figure that out as the week goes on, Harbaugh said. We'll have until Saturday afternoon to kind of decide what we do. We'll probably bring an extra guy in at least on the practice squad. Of course, we have Robertson Daniel on the practice squad, so he'd be an option there. We'll just have to see how it goes. He's ready to play. I have a lot of faith in Stanley, too. He's practiced really well, and I expect him to come in and play at a high level. Edward.lee@baltsun.com. Twitter.com/EdwardLeeSun